Hello, 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 hello to everyone. Hello to everyone and everyone that is joining me. I say hello again to you again. My name is Ziff Sistrom, and I am the producer and the director and the executive director and executive producer of Green Slate Films. And what we're attempting to do is to do something in the history of filmmaking, in the history of television, that actually just simply has never ever been done in the history of cinematography. It never has been done in investment. Never has been done in African American. And back in the old days, years ago, they used to have a thing called. Years ago, they used to have a thing called. They used to have a thing called. Oop, I didn't do that, did I? I didn't do that. What I just did, but I apologize. So as we go and as we approach this project, there's let's just say there's 10 aspects of filmmaking that we're going to cover as we talk to you all about what it's like with this film, what it's like developing it, what it's like being the producer, what it's like being the writer of it, and I can't wait. We start shooting in August and September. We shoot for 8 weeks in August and September, and I'm elated. I'm confident that we'll be able to cross every I and dot every T. But I want to give you an idea of just what the movie is about. Give you it's first of all, I have to admit to you all something, and I have to be honest with you. It really isn't a baseball movie. I'll be honest with y'all. It's a comedy. It's a love story, but it has baseball. It has baseball, as you can see, 9 ounce in Cuba. It has baseball as the backdrop of it, but it's a tremendous love story. It's about a young man. In this case, his name is Dopey Ross. Um, the reason I named him in the movie Dopey Ross is because I have a friend in Boston named Ross who played baseball with us here at the university and at Washington Park in Chicago. His name was Ross, one of my friends. And the gentleman in the movie just happens, unfortunately, he's a dope fiend. So his name in the movie is called Dopey Ross. And Dopey Ross, he is so interesting. His character. When I started developing Dopey Ross, the first thing I wanted to do was I knew that Dopey Ross would be key to the movie when I started developing him because he is a person who, when we first meet him in the movie, we don't know anything about him. We just walk up on him, and one of the scenes we walk up on Dopey Ross, and in Chicago and Illinois, people who are challenged by drug addiction, we call it we call them dope fiends, unfortunately, and that's a negative, very negative term, but that's the term that is used in that term. So we go to the church to announce about that there's a tryout. And Dopey Ross, this film is in 1946, by the way. And Dopey Ross sees the flyers, and he tells us, he say, I got that in my genes, that he has baseball in his genes. And we tell him that, unfortunately, it's a line in the movie that says he'll dope fiend and he'll be one all of his life. But yet, when he saw the flyer, he told us, but we just didn't listen. He said, I have this in my genes, but we didn't listen. And then the guy ended up making that crack comment about to Dopey Ross. And then Dopey Ross, he tells us, he said, if you have a ball, I'll show you. So we go and get him a baseball, and he's sitting there nodding on the church pillow. And we go get him a baseball because he told us, he said, I got that in my genes, but that didn't register in our brains what he said. Then when we gave him the ball and he went and when he threw a pitch for us, then we saw that this guy was the real deal. He was a Big Mac. And so what we did, I walked up to him apologetically and I said, "Sir, is it possible we could talk to you?" And I have to tell you what he said. But let's take a break and we'll be right back. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.